Hey, hello once again, my family and friends, all my fans around the world. Welcome to Ebusuebi YouTube channel, where we give you the best of political advice. And we've not started discussions yet. We'll be starting discussions pretty soon when I get my studio all set up. But we treat you to good political suggestions and ideas. We want to believe and hope so. And as you know, we also treat you to um, traditional African cuisines, how to prepare, traditional African cuisines. Our first try, our first session, we prepared peanut butter soup. If you've watched my video, we prepared peanut butter soup, and we shall also be, delving into some social issues in good time. Yeah, and it's gonna be a blast when we start. Okay? Guess what we cooking today? Guess what? Some of my fans want me to cook jollof rice, so we cooking jollof rice. This one na Ghana jollof, oh, be Nigeria jollof, na Ghana jollof, na Ghana jollof, be Nigeria jollof. So you all stay glued to your TVs, your radios, your mobile phones, your whatever electronic gadget that you have. You know, it's gonna be a great time here. Okay, you know, in order to in order not to waste your time and to make the session short, I decided to chop up the vegetables so that we cut everything short, right? But I'll give you a brief story about jollof. I mean, well, you all know the fight, the banter going on with Nigerians and Ghana, about who cooks the best jollof, whatever. But I think I read from some place that jollof, as a matter of fact, is a dish or a meal that even did not originate from Nigeria or Ghana. I understand, if my memory serves me right, it's either Sierra Leone or Liberia, you know, that has the, if I should say, the original patent to, the jollof rice meal or the jollof rice deal or cuisine, however you want to call it. Yeah, jollof rice, you know, there is a variety of ways to prepare jollof rice. There is a variety of ways. Jollof rice is mainly, if I should say, stew with rice cooked together. If I should put it that way, stew or sauce with rice cooked together. There are several ways of preparing jollof rice. You can just prepare jollof rice with just onions and tomatoes and your kind of fish or meat, and that's it. You can prepare jollof rice even using beans. You can prepare jollof rice using a variety of vegetables, spices, so many ways, so many different ways of cooking jollof rice, so many different ways of cooking jollof rice. So yeah, so that's it about jollof rice. But for what I'm going to prepare, as a matter of fact, I missed one vegetable. I went to the grocery store today. I forgot to get green onions. I love green onions. I love green onions. Green onions gives, a different kind of flavor. A different kind of flavor, in your stew, your soup, whatever you're cooking with green onions. I love green onions. But unfortunately, I forgot my green onions, but I know this meal is going to taste great. So, for starters, of course, in my kitchen, if you want to cook in my kitchen, then you have to be sure that you're going to use red onions. So I chop up my red onions right here. Sorry, my red onions. I don't have the camera to, my camera cannot capture. Oh, I'm sorry. I have my red onions right here. My red onions right here. Have my red onions right here. I chop up my sorry. I'm sorry, I don't have a cameraman. I think I should get a cameraman so that we can focus on the vegetables. So let me see. Let me try and do something. So, well, this is it. Chop up my see, chop up my onions and my vegetables and all of that. See, I mean, this is a crude way of doing it, but you know, where there is a will, there is always a way. So yes. So yeah. So that's my tomatoes. This is the tomatoes. I don't know how to. Yeah, but I guess you guys saw the tomato. Yeah, this is the tomatoes. My bell peppers, my tomato sauce, and we have blended garlic and ginger, to give it a little bit of a flavor, to give this a little bit of a flavor. And also I have my carrots. Yeah, carrots here. So, well, depends. Like I said earlier, there's a variety of ways you can prepare jollof rice. I mean, a variety of ways. But this is how I'm preparing it, for myself in my kitchen. So, like I said earlier, you get your onions. I just chop one bulb of onion. I mean, a good size of onion, just one, yeah, just one bulb. Then I use, I use five tomatoes on the vine. And the last time I cooked the peanut butter, I told my daughter that I used five. I mean, I didn't just tell my daughter, but I said it in the video. I mean, I love numbers, and I don't even know why I use five tomatoes to cook the peanut butter. My oldest daughter, she is so funny. Yeah, I named her after my late grandmother. My late grandmother was such a wonderful lady, an educationist. He was so industrious, hardworking, and a disciplinarian. You cannot mess with my grandmother. Yeah, mother. Yeah, so back to cooking. Yeah, so I use five tomatoes on the vine. Then I'm using corned beef. Yeah, I love to use corned beef. Brazilian corned beef in my jollof, and I used just this size of tomato sauce also just to add to the tomato on the vine. And I also blended ginger with garlic, just to give it a little bit of some flavor. Ginger. You cannot go wrong with ginger. Ginger has good flavor, and it's a good source of antioxidants. So yeah, so ginger and garlic in my blender, and of course I have my oil. Let me get my oil right here. Yes. I love to use. I love to use, you know, good oil. This is avocado oil. Normally, I will use a virgin olive oil. Yes, but this is avocado oil. So I'm going to use avocado oil. Yes, and of course, I have my rice. The best rice I think to use for jollof rice is jasmine rice. That's what I think. It's very flavorful, and when you cook it to, the texture comes out good. So I love to use jasmine rice. You can use any kind of rice you want to use. As per the quantities that you have to measure, I'm using this pot. So guess the size of this. I think about 4 cups or 5 cups will make this full. So yeah, that's the pot I'm using. And if you want to cook it to be this pot full, then you have to use about, I think you have to put about 3/4 of the rice inside this pot. 3/4 of this pot, measure the rice 3/4 and put it in the pot. Okay. Yeah. So for starters, of course, I put my fan on. Yeah, my light, everything is on. I put my heater on, my burner, whatever, hot plate, however you want to call it. So I turn it on. Yes. So yeah, and normally, jollof rice, like I said earlier, is just stew with rice cooked together. There are some people who like to have a little bit of the stew on the side after the jollof is done, so that they eat together. Some people also like to eat sito, hot pepper with their jollof rice. Yeah. Some people to like to eat the jollof rice straight up without nothing, just like that. Other people also like to have some fried or some roasted or some baked. meat on the side. I actually was thinking of using goat, but my arrangements fell through and I could not get a goat. So I couldn't get fresh goat. So I'm just gonna use my corned beef just like that. It's okay. Which is okay. Yes. Yeah. So that's that. Pot, the pot is on fire. So I'm just waiting for it to warm up a little bit. Warm up a little bit. Then I'll put my oil, a good quantity of oil. You know, when I was growing up watching my mother cook, I didn't see my mother use anything to measure. People say that you pour when it gets to the point where the when someone four asks you to stop, then you stop. So I'm just pouring it. Yeah. So yeah, pour a little bit of the oil. I don't know about a quarter of it, but whatever I poured, yes, that's it. Put it back in my cabinet. Yeah. So as the oil is getting warmed up, I would like to I would like to put the corned beef on the fire a little bit so that when I'm getting it out of the can, I wouldn't have much problem. Got it? Yeah. So I warm this corned beef a little bit. Yeah. By the way, I hope you are having a good weekend. And please, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and share. Okay, please subscribe, like, and share. It's very important. Subscribe, like, and share so that whenever I drop any new video, you'll be the first person to get it. Okay, please subscribe, like, and share. And like I said earlier, this is mainly a political channel that we're incorporating cooking and other social issues, alongside. So please subscribe, like, and share. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna do politics right now. We're just doing a cooking session. It's our second cooking session, and we are cooking jollof rice. And as you already know, Ghana jollof always eat the beef past Nigeria jollof. I mean, I've attended have good friends who are Nigerians. I've attended their parties, their programs, their events. I mean, I've tasted their jollof. I'm like, man, Ghana jollof is the best. No two ways about that. No two ways about that. Brother Steve, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know that, So yeah, yeah. So warming my Yeah, so I think the oil is warm now. So what I'll do is I'll put my onions, my red onions. I love red onions. It's delicious. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I can just chop up red onions, then fry some eggs or roast some beef or whatever and just eat it with it. Yes, so I'm gonna put my red onions first in the pot with the hot oil. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm sorry I don't have a cameraman to um for you to see all that is going on, but I'll try my best. I'll let you see. I'll pick up the laptop so you see what I'm doing right now. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my ladle fell down. Let me wash it. My ladle fell down. Let me wash it. That was unfortunate, but it is what it is. Things happen in the kitchen. We all know that. So I wash my ladle. Yeah. So I put this is it. Let me show you. Yeah. So this is it. See? Yes. So you let it stay on the fire for a little bit at the point where it's kind of turning golden, not too brown, but a little bit of golden. Then you do what you got to do. Yeah. So yep. Mm, mm, mm. It's gonna be a great time, right? I hope you're enjoying the session already. Like I've been telling you, if you've not subscribed, please do so. Subscribe, like, and share. And we are cooking what? Tell me, what are we cooking today? We cooking jollof rice. We have to make the stew first. After the stew, then we add our rice. Then that's it. Then we wait for it to dawn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think it's getting there. Yeah. Yeah. It's been raining since last night. I think we need the rains. Good, we have the rains. Think we need the rain. Yeah. So yeah. So the onions are getting a little brown. I'm not gonna let it get too brown, So I'll put my I'll put my ginger. I'll put my ginger and my blended garlic inside the pot. So that's what I'm doing right now. Mm. My ginger, my garlic inside the pot. Yeah. So allow it to cook for a little bit, you know. So my ginger. So now we have the onions, the ginger, and the garlic and the oil in the pot. Let me show you. Yeah. So now this is what we have right now. See? Yes. Mm, yeah. So, by the way, drop your comments. Drop your comments. Let me know what kind of food you would like me to prepare. Okay. I can cook a variety of dishes, you know, and I'm thinking of cooking a papransa on Thanksgiving Day. How about that? Paprasa on Thanksgiving Day. I would like to make my paprasa special. So I'll try and go and get a crab so that I will design it. I'll garnish it with a big fat crab, and the beans and all of that. I don't have Nsisawa, but I will see what I can do. Maybe I can get tuna. Yeah, I can get tuna. Yeah, so yes. So I'm planning towards that to the paprasa. Yeah, so yeah, I think this is boiling, which is great. Yeah, because of time, we are going to do everything, a little bit fast paced, which is okay. Like they say, "Putogum shegum ni nyina kokwansem baako mu." Yeah, so it's gonna come out delicious still. Trust me. Yeah, so it's boiling. Now what we'll do is we're going to put the tomatoes. The tomatoes on the vine, the 5 tomatoes that I chopped, we're gonna put it inside the pot. So I'll add these tomatoes. Yes. Let it cook a little bit. Yeah. Let it cook for some time. Like I said, putogum shegum ni nyina kokwansem bakum. So yeah. So I'm going to, yes. This thing is warm a little. The corned beef is warm now. It's a little hot, but it's not too hot that I cannot. I'm a fireman, so yeah. Open it now. Oh, hope this thing didn't break. Oh, so I can use the key to open it. Otherwise, I'll have to use the opener who is going to. Well, it did not break. Thank God for that. Yeah. Oh shoot. I guess I will have to use the Oh no. What's this, man? I may have to use the tin cutter to cut the. I don't know why this. I don't know why this corned beef is treating me this way. Oh, corned beef anymore. Yeah, so I'll just use the tin cutter to cut this corned beef. I don't know, for some reason it did not open. It broke. Don't want to go and get one from there. But yeah, I'll just use tin cutter to cut it, and that's it. I prefer to use but so I'm using a tin cutter to cut it, which is not very convenient. The corned beef is not rounded. It's square or rectangle at the top, or at the bottom. So it's still going around it. It's still gonna be okay. Hmm. Oh yeah. Where did they? There's this day that I want to use a corned beef. That this corned beef is disgraceful, but things happen, you know. Things happen. All these are not the same, you know. All these are not equal, and that reminds me of a commercial when I was growing up in Ghana that they used to show on the TV, telecast, show, broadcast, whatever on the TV. Um, Maybe you remember that commercial too. It goes like this: some days are windy, some days are cloudy. Ghana life today, Ghana life tomorrow. Not every day sunshine day. Not every day sunshine day. Some days are windy. Yeah, so indeed, some days are windy, some days are cloudy. Ghana life today. Come beef, yummy. Come beef. Ghana life tomorrow. Not every day sunshine day. Mm, yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, let's check the tomatoes. I'm gonna pour the tomato sauce also in it. It's boiling right now. Yeah, like I said, because we're having a video, so we just do it fast paced, but everything will be all right. Just giving you an idea how to go about it when you cook your jollof rice at home. Yeah, and what I'm doing right now also reminds me growing up when I used to watch Women's Digest. Women's Digest on Ghana TV. I don't know. I don't know whether they still show Women's Digest on Ghana TV or something similar to that. But that was one good program. We used to have a lot of good programs growing up. We watched Koliko, and besides the Obra and the Sofodazis, watch very educative programs. By the fireside, Koliko, Women's Digest, and this program that they used to show on Thursdays. Thursdays, Thursday theater. Yeah, that we had Agapi and some other actors and actresses. Those were really some good times. Yeah, I don't know what kind of program they showing on. And our favorite Mame Dokuno. Oh, Mame Dokuno. I miss watching Mame Dokuno on TV. She's just a fabulous lady. She's a beautiful, fabulous, intelligent lady, Mame Dokuno. And watching Tina Moses. Tina Moses presenting the news. Elizabeth, forgotten the name. Ebenezer Mpabe, Elizabeth, forgotten one very presentable, you know, very honorable lady. It's Elizabeth something. I've forgotten the name. But Tina Moses, children's own. Oh my goodness. Tina Moses. Those were the days. The days where women look natural and beautiful. Tina Moses was so beautiful, but they didn't have any fake, fake whatever you want to think of on fake eyelashes, fake hair, whatever. They were looking beautiful. I mean, why is it that women are of like doing all this fake hair, fake eyelashes, everything? Why? Let's be proud of ourselves as black people, as Ghanaians, as Africans, as whoever you are. Mm? I miss watching Tina Moses. Tina Moses, Mohamed Okuno. Oh, yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I remember we used to watch also made in Germany. Yeah, made in Germany. My grandmother, um, may her beautiful soul rest in perfect peace. She had, I think it was a 12-inch Concord TV. Was red. Yeah, and in the living room, if you have not completed O level, I mean Form 5, the traditional Form 5, you not sit in a chair. So you sat on the floor, on the carpet. It was even a privilege, because at the time, how many people had TVs? Yeah, so yeah, that was just by the way. So now I'll put my corned beef in it. Yeah, I'll put my corned beef in it. It started smelling good already. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Started smelling yummy already. I'm telling you, it's gonna be delicious. Started delicious, smelling delicious already. Smelling yummy, 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 yummy. Yeah, yes. So yes, I'm going to put this one also in my chopped carrots and bell pepper. Green bell peppers. I like green bell pepper compared to yellow ones and the red ones. I think the green bell. I like the flavor of it. I'm a flavor person. I like flavor. I like flavor. So I prefer the green bell peppers. So chop up some green bell peppers, and carrots. Doesn't matter how you chop it. But at the end of the day, it's all going to like um dissolve in the stew. It's not like you are eating salad or sandwich or anything. So make chop it into good size that will fit in the pot. Yeah. So I'm going to add this one also to it. Like I said earlier, because of time, we'll just put them in fast, fast, fast. Yeah. So now you got your stew ready. You got your stew ready. And now because I'm using corned beef. Corned beef has good amount of sodium in it. So there's no point in adding extra salt unless you're a salt person. But too much salt is not good for you anyway. So I'm not gonna put any more salt in it. The salt in the corned beef is good enough. Yeah. So I'm just gonna show you how it looks right now. Yeah. So this is how it looks right now. So you let it cook for some time. I'm gonna let it cook for some time. I'm gonna allow it to cook for some time. Then I'll put my rice in it. Okay. Like I said earlier, it depends how how rich you want your jollof rice to be. How rich you want your jollof rice to be will depend on how much the quantity how much rice you put in your stew. But still you have to put at least half. It could be um um 1:2, in the sense that, I mean, like, you put one part of the rice to ratio of two parts of the stew. Or yes, or one part to one part is not gonna work. Yeah. So one part of the rice to two parts of the stew. Or yes, that is how I prefer it. Like, kind of half and half, not necessarily half and half, but as it keeps cooking, you have to monitor it. And there again, it depends how hard or soft you want your rice. If you want your rice soft, then you have to be adding more water to it. If you want your rice hard, you have to, just a little bit of water to it. Okay. So it's cooking right now. I know everything is being done in a very fast fashion, but it's all because we are on YouTube, and we don't really have time. But you can let this sit. If you're cooking this at home, you can let at the steam part, you can let it sit for, like, let's say 15 minutes. You can let it sit for, like, say 15 minutes, before you add your rice to it. Okay. So like I said earlier, one part of the rice, two parts of your stew. Okay. So one part of your rice to two parts of your stew. But you keep monitoring it. As you know, rice, when you're cooking rice, it kind of like, I don't know how to put it. It bloat. Does it bloat? Eh? It becomes plenty in the pot. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, the rice will be so much. If you don't take care, you're not gonna have good taste. So you have to you have to be monitoring it. Like I said earlier, if you are cooking this at home, you want to um monitor it, But at the steel part, you can leave the stew to boil for like 15 minutes. So that it boils well, it cooks well before you put your rice. And after you get your stew, you can fetch some of the stew on the side. You fetch some of the stew on the side, so you can eat it with your rice when it's ready. Eat it with your rice when it's ready, so that it softens the rice. Some people like it like that. Okay, so let me take you to the stew once again. So this is what we have right now. This is what we have right now. See? Yes, everything is inside right now. If I had my goat meat, I would have chop up my goat and fry it and add it to it. But I didn't have my goat meat. But it's okay. It's gonna come out great. So when you're cooking at home, you can also decide to you can decide to you can decide to chop up your chicken, your goat meat, your beef, you chop it into bite sizes and you put it in the stew. Before you add your rice. Some people like it like that. When you do it like that too, it tastes delicious. Or you can fry your goat on the side, bake your goat on the side. I mean, yeah, okay. However you want it. Then you chop it into pieces before, when you serve your rice, then you add a little bit of your meat, your fish, your chicken, whatever. Okay. So let me just at this point, yeah, at this point, the burner is on 7. My highest my highest number is 9. 9 is the highest. At this point, it's on 7. I mean, it's on 7. When I put the rice, I'm gonna reduce it. I'm gonna reduce it to 4, so it doesn't burn. If I don't reduce it to 4, it's going to burn. So when I put in the I'm enjoying some music too. When I put in the rice, I'm gonna reduce the burner to um I'm gonna reduce the burner to 4. Yeah, it's on 7 right now. And like I said earlier, my burner, the highest is 9. 9 is the highest. Yeah, now it's on 7 for the stew. So when I put in the rice, I'm gonna reduce it to 4. Yeah, I'm enjoying some good music here. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, this is Ohiniba Dasibra Gamina. Yeah, Dasibra Gamina. Sibra Gamina. I'm going to get the rice ready. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, to keep my kitchen clean. I clean up as I go along. I clean up. I don't wait for everything to be messy. Before I clean. I clean up as I go along. Mm. Well, I hope the coming week will be a great week for you. Whatever your challenge is, whatever your request is, whatever you need in life, I pray that God will grant it to you. Okay? Yeah, I know it's not easy right now in this world, but what I always say is where there is life, there is hope. So guess what? Stay alive, stay healthy, okay? Where there is life, there is hope. Where there is life, there is hope. So let's pray for life and good health. Life and good health. That's my motto. Life and good health. You know, that's why I always say life and good health. Life and good health, If you have life and good health, there's nothing you cannot achieve in this world, right? If you have life and good health, what is it that you cannot achieve? You can achieve anything and everything. You just have to work hard towards it. That's it. Yeah. I said I like me some jasmine rice. I love jasmine rice. Smells good, it tastes good, and it looks good too. So yeah, I'm going to put my rice in the stew right now. Then we allow it to cook. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so that was it. So for me to go over again, basically, like I said earlier, jollof rice. There's 1,001 ways to prepare your jollof rice. People prepare it different ways. Some people can just use tomatoes and oil and the rice and the choice of meat. That's it. Some people to use different varieties of spices, different vegetables. The one that we prepared today, like you all saw, or you can go back to the video to refresh your mind. We use, remember, red onion. If you want to be in my kitchen, red onion is a must. Red onion is very flavorful, it's healthy, it's a lot of good antioxidants, it's healthy for you. Red onions, tomato on the vine, we use carrots, we use bell pepper, and what again did we use? Yes, we use ginger, a little bit of ginger and garlic, blended it, so it gives it some flavor. And of course, we use corned beef. I love to use corned beef when I'm cooking jollof rice. Yes, but people prepare differently. You can even add beans. Add beans to your stew before you put in your rice. Now I'm going to put in the rice. Yeah. Like I said, the burner is on 7 right now, and my highest is 9. I'm gonna reduce it to 4, so it doesn't burn after I put in the rice. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I said, when you cooking rice, we cooking jollof rice. It's 1:2. One part of the rice to two parts of your stew. Yes. But then as you cook, you have to keep an eye on it so that you keep adding water, you know, because rice cooks differently. It depends on what kind of or which kind of rice you are using. So yes. Yeah.